Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's been a little bit. Been kind of busy. As you'll notice, this is not my account. This is actually my son's account. So, catch you up real quick. My nephew, Ultra Storm, who is also now making some YouTube videos about this game, decided to start playing. So, he visited last weekend, and he and I had some intense discussions about the game. And I gave him a little gift card with some money so he could buy himself a bundle. He got his very first bundle. He pulled a 4-star Star Saber. Yes. I have another buddy that's been playing for about 3 years or so, I guess. And he had just gotten his 4-star Star Saber that same weekend, like the day before my nephew pulled his. And that was pretty funny. But anyway, after my nephew left that weekend, my son and my oldest daughter, I have 3 kids, they decided they wanted to start playing. So they set up accounts and they started playing. Now, my son is only 10, and his attention span is not long. So honestly, I've been taking care of his account mostly. He'll play some, but I've been moving it along. My daughter is 16, and she's loving it. She's enjoying it. And then just last night, my other daughter decided that she was going to see what all the fuss was about. She's 14. And she jumped in, started an account. So it's been very interesting going back to the beginning here and kind of remembering what it was like starting out. So right now, 3 of them are in this TF Chaos together. Let's see. So Blaststorm 21 is the account that I'm managing for my son. He just plays a little bit. Storm Prime is my nephew, who's working on getting his name changed. And then Blazing Prime is my daughter. Now, my other daughter hasn't made it over yet. She's going to probably this evening have a spot made for her. But yeah, it's been interesting going back and looking at everything from the beginning again. I didn't really remember much about the campaigns apparently because they've been asking me questions as they go, and I honestly just don't remember. So we've been kind of going back through it together. And I have to laugh and kind of roll my eyes every time they get they go to upgrade something, and it's like 4 hours or 8 hours or whatever, and they're like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, oh child, you have no idea. You have no idea what's coming. So I did buy the starter bundle for each of them. $10 starter bundle. Comes with 50 crystals and some energon, alloy, that kind of stuff. My son pulled a huffer, and then he has these other ones, and then my son and my daughter were able to get into an alliance for last weekend's event. It wasn't this alliance, it was a different one, and I jumped down there, and some of my buddies that have helped me in the game jumped over there and helped win a bunch of rewards for that alliance. It was mostly beginning players, and one of those rewards was the guaranteed 4-star crystal. My son pulled first aid. So he's only been playing the game less than a week. He's got 2 4-stars already. That's not too shabby. He's also managed to pull these 3 stars that you see. I guess they're not to the point yet where they can organize by star level. So we're just going here by power. But yeah, and then today, or last night, on a free crystal, he pulled this 3-star Snarl here. That's who's cooking in the oven right now. All the way up to level 10. Yeah. So I've been, like I said, I've been kind of managing and playing his account for him. I don't do the campaigns. I told him he has to do the campaigns to unlock stuff. But as far as power leveling the bots, and I designed his base for him. All these bots here that need research, I did that. displaying them on the little levels, and I think he did a couple, but no, for the most part, that's me. So it's been very fun, very interesting, going back to the roots of the game here, and let's see, he's only in HQ 7 right now. I could bump him up to an 8, but I want to wait and try to upgrade some of his stuff along the way here, so that he doesn't get too far out. Let's take a look at what a battle's like down here. My kids can't even touch what they're doing in wars right now. You can look at that real quick before we do the battle. Let's see. So this war here that they're in, the very first base is, yeah. So yeah, my son can't even, yeah, right now his account can't even touch this. There's no way. My daughter has a 2-star cup, and the other war they were in, the first base was all the way in the back, unprotected. I bounced her cup all the way back there, and he just couldn't blow it up in time. That was pretty frustrating. So some tips on base design if you're starting out. It's like I tell my kids, honestly, in these lower levels, it's not super important base design, because the odds of you being attacked are pretty low. But as you start moving up, obviously you want to make anyone who attacks you have to work for it. So in this one, let's just move to the edit mode here. If you click your multi-tool there and you can see I've got everything pretty well covered. Any way that they deploy, if they deploy on the wings to come in, they're going to get stalled by the harvesters, and while they're getting stalled by the harvesters, they're going to get pelted there, pelted here. That one will kind of add to it. And then if they try to come up the middle, they're really going to be hurting. So yeah, just some things to keep in mind if you're new and you're looking at how should I design my base and all that stuff. Just for one thing, think about actually the advantage you guys have now is you don't have to think about it. You can actually go into your base trials and attack your own base, which is something we didn't have back when I was starting. So that makes it nice to be able to go back there and do that. Go back there and try it and see where your weaknesses are. So yeah, early base design. So now let's see what his team's like here. We're gonna grab his 4-star hover. 4-star first aid just came out of the oven. We'll grab him. Let's grab some other bots that can use some leveling. We'll take Cybertron Jetfire. Let's take a gunner. Let's take Alpha Bravo. And let's take Blaster, another tank. All right. So right now the highest zone he can go is 850, and as you can see, we're 1122 on power, so we're more than equipped for this base. Last time I did a battle for him, I was able to solo the 850 base with this hover. So may not happen this time, but last time, yeah. So we're going to just deploy Huffer right here. Throw down a turret. Throw down another turret. And we'll go ahead and drop first aid. Cover him a little bit here. Yeah. So I understand the idea of putting the HQ kind of in the middle here with all the defenses around it. But also keep in mind, just like I said, attack it yourself and see what happens and how far you can get and all that kind of stuff. Always be upgrading your walls as you go, guys. Don't forget, if however many build bots you have active, always leave one free. So if you have 3, be upgrading with 2 of them, leave 1 free, and you can upgrade your walls as you're going. Always, and until your walls get maxed. That way, you're always increasing your base, and you're never just getting full on your alloy or whatever, and not, just sitting there still, not moving. So as you can see, my son's already got his 5 build bots unlocked. There are currently, actually, he needs to do some more upgrading. I'm kind of waiting till a little bit later to start it, but I should have some more stuff going already. And I've been upgrading his walls. All of these on this side are already up to 5. These have started up to 5. I think back to this one. Just upgrading them as you go. As soon as you get it, drop them on there. So let's see. Let's take a look at, oops, that's the wrong button. This is the one I wanted to hit. So if we go over here to the others, this is my nephew. Let's visit his base. He does have a YouTube channel. I'll see about adding a link in the description after this video is over, and that way you guys can see his video. He had a little audio trouble on the first one. I had to turn it way up to hear it, but it was fun to watch. He did a good job. So that's his current base design, and he's an HQ7. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So now we'll drop out of here, and we'll take a look at my daughter. Just being very particular about the way she's going about it. Base design's important to her. Working on everything. She's always wanting to make sure she's being tough. It's good. So this is her current base design. She's an HQ7 also. Doesn't have quite as much stuff built as her cousin, but she's getting there. She's getting there. If I could activate her stuff, you'd see that. She's got everything covered. For somebody coming in trying to get her, she's got you covered. So good designs, fun times. So I just wanted to share this one. It's a little different. I'm not gonna jump on my account right now. I'm working with the kids, enjoying the what got me hooked on the game in the beginning. The constant leveling, and almost every time they get a crystal, they can get a new bot. I mean, it's fun stuff. It's a good time. Reminds me of why I fell in love with the game so much. So anyways, that's it for this one, guys. Appreciate you stopping by and taking a look. And we'll catch you the next time.